Y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is Papa in the garden. Coming into this shed. Has anybody got a shed that looks like this? I believe everybody has. To be honest with you, I don't think nobody got nothing organized. Cause we ain't got time no more. We want to bring it in here and throw it in there. And now I'm looking for snakes. I'm telling you. See that cord laying right there? That's corner of my eye. I kind of thought that was a snake a while ago. More freezer getting low. There's all kind of good stuff in there to eat though. There's some peas. There's some corn. I don't know what that is. That's something other. A few tomatoes, this, that, and the other. A lot of it's freezer burnt, a lot of it's not. I don't know. I had to take it in the house and let the wife look at it. Know exactly what's that. I think I see some purple hooves. My daughter likes them little old Mississippi green peas, and my son likes them purple hooves. And my wife likes zippers. I think I got a little bit of everything in there. And over here there's some corn. Oh Lord, there's all kind of corn over in that little bag, patch, whatever. But it ain't full. It ain't full. There's a lot of stuff in there that. Look at there. What is that? Blackberries. Look at there. What they freeze? They look like they've been freezer burnt. Anyway, I'm gonna shut the lid on that dude and come back tomorrow or the next day and get the wife some feed. I got all kind of stuff over. I got that. There's an ice cream maker my daughter bought me. And there's a heater I bought. Hadn't used it none. It's a gas heater. A lot of good stuff in here. That like something running, got you? Yeah, that ain't. I gotta get that. I can get that out of here. You know, I'm starting to sweat up in here. Dude, let's get out of here. It's getting too hot. Old hedge bush is coming back. They open it up today. A lot of stuff gonna be opening up. Grass getting kind of tall. I'll walk out here. Look at my garden I broke up this morning. I put the whooping on that garden. Had it rolled up. Them old chickens ready. They ready for something to eat. That old John Deere tractor though, it's got that millibuster on it and it'll rip the tar out of stuff. You got a little small garden, it's a 3032E. Oh, my wife bought that formula. Oh, it's been, I don't know exactly when it was, but it was a long time ago. That's that millibuster. It'll dig there. Old country line. I gotta wait on a still day all these weeks. This is March, you know. Hard to wait on a still day in March, because that March wind's blowing they talk about. I gotta set fire to all that. That is an eyesore. But like today, I can set fire to it because it's the wind's coming out of the south. They say I want to come out of the south, I don't want to catch fire to my building and burn it down. Let me see how these. I don't know why in the world I don't clean this mess up. But there's a perfect shed right there. I could grow stuff in. I wouldn't have to worry about nothing. Getting into it. At night I could shut the door up if I wanted to. Stuff be in there right there. I could have me some shelves all the way around. That'd be the perfect little summer house, you know, to grow stuff in. But I got this garden out here, and I rolled this up right here the other day. But right there on this end, there's water standing, or it was. Scooter's out there walking around in it now, so it's hard. It ain't muddy. It's kind of muddy looking, but it ain't hard. You can break that mess up. Next time you look at it, it's dry, like it is right there. I'm gonna let that lay there a little while though, and then, cause it ain't quite time to plant. I might be able to plant some corn, but it ain't quite time to plant. And you know, I started out. I told the wife, I said, I'm gonna sit out about 5 or 6 meters, probably 6. I'm gonna plant a couple of rows of peas. I'm gonna plant a little corn. Next thing I know, the wife said, "Oh no, we don't need all that. I'm not canning anymore. I'm through with the canning. I'm not gonna do it anymore. All we need is a little garden, maybe 1 or 2 rows of peas, maybe." And now she's saying she has changed her tune. I guess she got thinking about it. You know, groceries done got so dadgum high. We have to go every day and we look at the prices on them groceries, and it seems like every few days they jacking them up again. Every time the truck runs up there at Walmart, it seems like the prices go up. You know that old faucet's been leaking for a long time. That hose, I just now tightened her up. She ain't leaking now. Unless we don't have no water. Let me see if the water's coming out this water hose. I think I paid the water bill. Look at my hoot owl upside down now. I can't have that. We gotta scare the critters off. Lawnmower man supposed to be here tomorrow. It's kind of getting woolly out here. So I guess I'll drag his water hose back up yonder. That's one thing he won't have to do tomorrow. I tell you, it's a good man. The man that mows this yard, you can't beat him. He's on time. And he comes around here, walks the whole place, looking at it. I know y'all ain't thirsty. Y'all act like y'all ain't had no water. I'm glad to see springtime myself. I ain't much on winter when it's real cold, and I ain't much on summer when it's real hot. But this time of year, it's so nice. I mean, it's warm out here, but it ain't hot, you know. That's the way I like it. And I'm gonna drink out of this. I'm gonna drink out of that water hose. I drink that a whole lot worse than that. I tell you. I was in the army, we drank all kind of mess when you got thirsty. Even before I went in the army one time, I was out in the field plowing. Didn't have no water. And I was told they put water in them tires on that tractor, on them back tires, to give them more pulling power, they'd say that. Look, there's some clover there. That's that crimson clover I throwed out here last year. And you know them old deer come up here and they eat it. And they love it. Oh, somebody got a errands delivery today. Pay over time. Same 90 days, same cash sign say. Well, that's good. That's what route you want to take. I know, I've been there. I didn't have money to buy what I needed. I had to go get them to bring it to me. It's mighty nice to have them in a bind, I'm telling you. I'm not too good now. Have you ever seen a water spigot? Have you ever seen a water spigot take that many turns to get it off? Whew. I tell you. Try to clean up a little bit because the yard man's are coming. That's a good bed, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Excuse me. Excuse me. I sure didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Scooter, why you want to wrap around my legs all day? He get that leash and he want to wrap around. I guess because he can, huh? My son's out on the river boat. Son-in-law driving a truck. My other son's up in Kansas. He's a computer whiz. His wife is a school teacher. But I tell you what, they all doing real good. All of them they not in jail or none of them, so I'm proud of that. My grandkids too. They all hold it down a job. My daughter doing awesome. She raised a little old girl. She's keeping her home front down is what I'm trying to say. And that's a big job. I tried it. I tell you, my wife went to work over at the Oakwood 1999. And I was working down there at Dale High as a maintenance man. But before all that happened, and she became a nurse, you know, I said, I'll put you through school, baby. And I thought one day maybe I can retire. Well, all that didn't plan out the way I wanted to because I got hurt and I couldn't work. And anyway, she went to school, made something out of herself, so to speak, but I wish she'd have stayed at home and never went to work. But now her hip and her back and everything else is all thrown out. She can't hardly get around now. I'm pushing that darn old med cart up and down them halls. But you know, God is still blessing us, as He always does. And here I am now. I'm 71 years old. She's 65. And we got some great kids, good kids, that takes care of us, that thinks about us, that does everything. To try to help us every way possible. And I tell you, you don't hear that nowadays with kids. Paul ain't gonna have, Paul, strike that word. He ain't gonna have that many. I try not to mention no names when I get on here, but it's hard not to sometimes. You know, you're supposed to pull a engine like that, turn that around in there. Circulate the oil every so often, what I'm saying. Got a flat on my tiller. That's been a good old tiller. See, that's all you need. Just to turn that motor over. And move it up or one way or the other. See how that tire is sitting on the ground? That'll cause dry rot. It takes a long time for it to do it. But that sitting on that ground in one position will dry rot your tire. Look at that. Look at that pear tree putting out. You know that thing as well as that one over there, if you can see it. These droughts we have here in Louisiana, it's hard during about July and August. I mean, it gets so dry. See that tree how dead it is? That was a willow tree, every one over you. And the lack of water, they just die. And every time I turn around, I got to pick up a limb out here. Yep. That limb there stuck up in the ground. Look there. That wind was tough the other night. I believe he can get around pretty good tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff picked up. Me and old Scooter can go back in the house. As soon as I feed them chickens, we're gonna take care of business. He's always trying to find him something to eat. You know, dogs love to get out here and dig around in that dirt. 90%, a lot of times, I ain't gonna say 90%, a lot of times though it ain't dirt, it's like my granddaughter says, it's poo-poo. I don't know, it's something about them chihuahuas, they just love that. That there, supposed to be half Yorkie and half Chihuahua. That's what I bought him for. Because I wanted a hyper dog, I wanted one that, you know, well, I got one that's hyper. But I also want one that'll sit up in the chair with me. Well, I got both. God has blessed me. Just me and him, he'll sit around and be just as dormant, but don't let nobody come in, he goes nuts. I guess because he don't never see nobody. We don't have much